And so today, with my colleagues, Father Joash, okay, Father Henry, Ouko, we celebrate that day. We said yes to the Lord, and we said yes that God may be with us. God has been with us, has given us more energy to serve Him. And as we remember today, St. Ignatius of Loyola, the founder of the Jesuit family, that in his prayers, in his dedication, commitment, always running to the foot of the cross, gave him the moment to know God, be close to God, and make a choice out of the many choices of this world. He made one choice to serve God. And that God whom we are serving is what the psalmist is telling us today. He is our refuge in the days of distress. So when we are in distress, we have to run to this Lord to give us a moment to make a choice. A choice that Father Lucy made to serve his people, to serve God, and to walk in the light of God with all his life. We commend his soul into the hands of God. Mondo yumayom. Chuny Father JohnLusi Manyasase luongo yumayom nikech ng'wono Nyasaye. And so, our readings today reminds us that there is conflict in the world. And in these conflicts that are pulling us both sides, we have to run to the Lord. Jeremiah, in the first reading, who committed himself to the service of God, is finding some conflict in life. And that God who promised him will be with him always is seeing as if God is not there. But then, in every temptation, every conflict, we run to the Lord that he may give us the power. Remember, every call, every time we are called, we face a particular challenge and conflict. When Moses was called, Moses said, "No, God, I cannot. I'm just a stammerer. I cannot do it." But God was with him. And God sent Aaron to be the speaker of Moses. Every time we find these challenges, God will always stand with us. Mother Mary found this challenge, this conflict, and say, "How can this be to me?" But then God was there and gave him the power. Nothing is impossible with God. Remember Isaiah saying, "God, I cannot do it. I'm just a man of unclean spirit, clean mouth, lips." And God sent the angels to cleanse his lips. And so all of us, we will find some conflict in life, but we run to the Lord that he may save us. Jesus, whom we are following, found conflict in life. Remember his conflict at the cross. They saying, "If you are, then do it like this. If you are the Son of God," conflict came. But this most important thing in life is to discover God as the supreme treasure of life. To discover God as a supreme treasure of one's life. And this is the greatest transformation that we as Christians expect in life. The greatest is the treasure. That which we are told, huyu aliacha kila kitu, akauza kila kitu yake, akaenda kununua hilo shamba, because the treasure is there. That which this man, who was a businessman, went and sold everything because of this treasure. And to us all, what do we sell in our life so that we may come and embrace Jesus as the greatest treasure in life? Three things that are called upon us to do. Number one is renunciation. Let us renounce everything, the pleasures of this world, so that we may embrace and be with Christ. Number one is to renounce everything that we have. Number two is that longing. Longing. We have to have that thirst and longing for God, for Jesus. That thirst and longing for Him will help us to go out, sell everything, because the treasure is in Jesus. These things, the renunciation and the longing, is only possible with humility. When we humble ourselves, then everything we want, we will achieve. If we humble ourselves before the foot of the cross, just as Ignatius of Loyola did, then everything is in us. And in that humility, at the foot of the cross, Jesus will reward us with four things. Number one, He's going to forgive us because we ridiculed Him. Look at Him. Muone, Sulubishe is going to forgive us. Number two, He forgave that thief who said, if you are the Son of God, then he did not know what he's doing. Forgive them, Father. They do not know what they are doing. He gave us on that cross a mother. Remember, telling John, He is. Take him. He's your mother. He's giving us Mother Mary on that cross to be our mother. And then He offered His Spirit into the Father's hands, that we are all part of Him. Let us pray today with St. Ignatius of Loyola that we offer ourselves at the foot of the cross. Our forgiveness will be found. Mother Mary will always be with us. We entrust the soul of Father JohnLusi into the hands of God, that through the intercession of Mother Mary, he may find forgiveness and be welcomed in this kingdom. We ourselves, with Father Joash and Father Henry and myself, we present ourselves in the hands of Mother Mary to continue helping us to discover the sweetness, the treasure, the goodness into the hands of God. Tumsifu Yesu Kristo.